Hello, and welcome to the second of these videos where we will be looking at problems that people have with PLM adoption and seeing if we can do something better. So in the first video, we looked at barcodes and QR code integration to see if we could get data out of PLM more quickly and more accurately on the shop floor and in the warehouse. And in this video, we will be extending these ideas by looking at problem reporting and issue creation. So this is an area that's often done in principle. It's done well because we have a process that starts with a problem report or an issue, and it goes all the way through the quality process. We have engineering change requests and change orders, and we have a good audit trail from one end to the other, and it looks good on the face of it, but still people are not happy. And why? Because the person entering the data says it takes too long and he doesn't like doing it. And from the point of view of the quality engineer, when he looks at the problems that have been reporting, he doesn't understand them, or he thinks he knows what they mean. He then goes off and fixes another problem. And although you have good traceability from one end to the other, the whole process is undermined because the problem report was not accurately and well logged in the first place. So let's see if we can do something about that. So if we have an app, if it could take pictures and video and enter metadata really quickly, and if it took maybe less than 30 seconds to input that information and send it straight into Fusion Lifecycle, so you had a really good start to your quality process, maybe that would be worth doing. So let's see if we can do that. So on the right of the screen, I have my phone projected, and I'm going to start the app. On the left, we can see two workspaces, the problem reports. We come to that in a minute. And in this tab, we can see the users. So each user has got a picture, he's got a badge ID, he's got a name. He has a QR code. This is generated using a computed field. This is live. We can put some data in, and you will see the QR code updated. So that's live. So he has that QR code on his badge or on his workstation, and the administrator has ticked some check boxes, and the app will use these to identify which pieces of functionality are relevant for this user. So let's see how this will work. So I'm going to click on Scan Badge. The camera comes on and I scan my badge. Well, actually, in this case, I've just pointed it at the screen. The app has started properly now, so it knows who we are. We can skip the tutorial. We're into the dashboard, and we can go to Create Problem Report. So we have two parts of Problem Report. We have some metadata, and we have some files that would be attachments. So let's start with the metadata. So I can enter these by typing normally. I could do that, but I could also input it more quickly if I had common words and phrases that I had printed out on QR codes on my workstation in front of me. So problem category, well, I get the same problems all the time, so I'm going to scan that one. Problem location, that's just my workstation, so I have a QR code for that. And I have another document in front of me, which is the works order that I'm working on, so I can scan that one, and there it is. So I've got three fields now that are inputted accurately, and I can now start adding some photos. So I click on the photo. Let's take a picture of this. So here's our first photo. Use that. Turn it around a bit. Let's take another one. So we're happy with that. I want to record a video. Said record. Yeah, look, here's the problem. It doesn't fit. What are you going to do about it? So we can record as many videos as we want. We can use that. And we could also say, let's record some audio, so we can have a description of the problem. Maybe that's better than a video. So we can now press create. So the app now will connect to Fusion Lifecycle. It will create a problem report. It will start uploading the photos and the video and the audio as attachments. And we can now get on with our work. So we've done our job. And if you don't talk while you're doing it, you could do that in 30 seconds, I'm sure. So we've now got a good start. The user that has created this, he's happy because he's confident that he's recorded all the information. He has a number, the primary key of the problem report has come back, so he has a reference, and he's done his job, and he can get back on with his work now. So in Fusion Lifecycle, we can refresh this workspace, and this item has been created. So here's our problem report. The metadata has been filled in at the top automatically. We can see who created it. It knew that because we scanned our badge when we started, and we can see the GPS location. So the app has provided that. That might be interesting if you are on a you're visiting customer sites or different locations, and you want to accurately capture where the problem was being recorded. And we've got our pictures. So we've got different pictures that have been uploaded. So we chose two pictures here. We've got the video and the audio, and we can have as many of these mixture of videos and audios as we want. And really, this is, yeah, so it really is the photo in here. And if what we're seeing there is just a look at the attachments tab, and you can see these high quality pictures that have been uploaded and the video. So now we have a really good start to our quality process. This will go off into an engineering change and a change order. And when somebody actually tries to fix the problem, they can track back and find the actual problem and be sure that they are really fixing the problem that was originally logged. So hopefully that's a better situation than we often find. So that was the app. Where might we use this? Well, we talked about shop floor. Yeah, workstations on the shop floor can have a cheap $100 Android tablet attached to them now. That's becoming increasingly common. A goods in, scrappage, RMA situations, or maybe if you have people out doing field site services, they're going and visiting your customers or different locations and being shown problems, they can record them using that. So there's other tools out there that do this with apps. Most of the ERP systems have an app that goes along with them, and you could do that through one of those tools. You could log it in your ERP or your CRM system and then use integration to bring that data back into Fusion Lifecycle. Or maybe this is another way. Maybe you can just use an app to create the data accurately in the first place and then have that go straight into your Fusion Lifecycle tenant and go into a problem report workspace or issue tracker workspace. And then that is a really good start to your to your overall quality process. So hopefully that's given you some ideas about how you might use apps to improve the quality of what you're doing. And maybe that will give you a better adoption of quality processes and other processes. Hopefully you found that interesting. Thanks for listening.